Greasing cogs inside the Leviathan. 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 Up against the immovable object inside the Leviathan. Up against the immovable object, the Leviathan. Up against the immovable object, placing bets on illusional odds. Greasing cogs inside the Leviathan. Bear witness to this phenomenon, a clear sickness as it's coming on. That's their business, so I carry on beating my fists on the walls of Babylon. And it's vicious, if you're a vagabond in the British Isles, it ain't Avalon. The ambitious escape to the Amazon, life is malicious, climbing the echelon. So we gotta break them chains, be personal best and make them gains. It's a hurtful mess, so abstain from eternal threats and a long campaign. Enough stress, but we don't complain, and I'm hopeful, so I won't refrain from a global test. Gotta maintain on a mobile flex with no disdain. Up against an immovable object, placing bets on illusional odds set. Yo, it's cruel from the onset, killing you slow is the usual project. Still thriving despite the drawbacks, ill writing, designing formats. This life gotta ride it raw back, the mind's climbing, not wiping the floor mat. Greasing cogs inside the Leviathan, keeping watching the eyes conspiring. Catch wind, sound up the siren, fusing the flames of the furnace is firing. Not expiring, expanding, inquiring to gain understanding. A fall from the top equals a crash landing. Don't get fooled by the devil's rebranding. They make the rules, but we got the game plan. They make the rules, but we got the game plan. Up against an immovable object. They make the rules, but we got the game plan. Placing bets on illusional odds. They make the rules, but we got the game plan. Greasing cogs inside the Leviathan. 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 They make the rules, but we got the game plan. Greasing cogs inside the Leviathan. They make the rules, but we got the game plan. You ain't with it? Get out the way, man. Short-sighted, take off the Ray-Ban. Sourcing ethical goods, not name brands. No bait plans, we execute. Blueprints get combed with a fine tooth. The control system is not absolute. Revealing the truth is the way to recruit the youth. Collating a man to the proof while they're stacking a man to the lies. Cracking the code is eternally striving. Like drinking the fountain of life. Like a rhythm that I'm already riding, aiming to bring down the house in tonight. The mic's hidden with imminent rising. When I draw this run figure life. Greasing cogs inside the Leviathan. 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 They make the rules, but we got the game plan. Up against an immovable object inside the Leviathan. Up against an immovable object, the Leviathan. Up against an immovable object, placing bets on illusional odds. Greasing cogs inside the Leviathan. Greasing cogs inside.
The world is a wonderful place with lots of things to see and lots of things to touch and lots of things to smell and lots of things to taste. But there are some things that can make you sick, called poison.
Oh my, not a full-on danger alert, but there does appear to be an alarming increase in children mistaking medicine for candy.
Poison. 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 Poison dart, straight to the heart, mate. Now a sound boy won't partake. It's not a game, in no arcade. I shoot like a cupid, I'm causing them heartache. Cry me a river, like your last day. I was a sinner, but that's in the past, mate. We don't talk no more. What's going on now? You never want to parlay. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. No one mentioned, no one named. And I move on the track like a high-speed train that is never derailed by leaf nor rain. Relentless on a long campaign. Darts of fire with a pinpoint aim. My METHOD of delivery to bring you the pain. Poison darts straight to the heart, and this rhythm's gonna tear them apart. Oh, my beats has mastered the craft. Take it back from the end to the start. Poison darts straight to the heart. This rhythm's gonna tear them apart. No one escapes the force of the blast. As above so below, the first shall be last. Poison, 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 poison. Darts might tear through armored plates, accelerator alarming race, and wipe a smile off a charming face, then stop the war by disarming states. Like whoa, stop. Who broke the ceasefire? Grab the mic lead and choke the town crier. No matter what transpire, I slice through beef just like cheese wire. Rain on them with a heavy artillery, painstaking wordplay, sick as delivery, leaving them seeking a seizure, bulging veins. Capillaries enter the bloodstream intravenously. Rhyme schemes invade you seamlessly. No vaccine, conveniently. Fatalities are occurring frequently. Poison darts straight to the heart, and this rhythm's gonna tear them apart. Oh, my beats has mastered the craft. Take it back from the end to the start. Poison dart, straight to the heart. This rhythm's gonna tear them apart. No one escapes the force of the blast. Now above, so below, the first shall be last. Poisonous, new forms more lethal. Evil spawn infects more people. They write the law, so it's legal. The poison dart is a nurse's needle. Shot first from a GP's pen. Chosen first from the DSM. To target women, children and men. So there's a remedy for defense. The reality gets much worse. Sick minds no less than perverse. They patent the vaccine to fatten the purse. 6 months before the outbreak's rehearsed. Think about it. Let's make things clear. Inside the mind's the final frontier. Our demise has been engineered, so seek the truth or succumb to the fear. Poison dart, straight to the heart. And this rhythm's gonna tear them apart. Oma Beats has mastered the craft. Take it back from the end to the start. Poison dart, straight to the heart. This rhythm's gonna tear them apart. No one escapes the force of the blast. As above, so below, the first shall be last.
Stop. Ask first. Is this good for us? Stop. Ask first.
One, two, members of the Ramesh community, welcome back to
Rise above, generate, rise above, extinguish fear, rise above.
So, it's Friday night, it's 8 p.m, the new start time for Rise Above. I am here live in the studio. My name is Double LMC. Normally, I would be joined by my trusty compadre, Mr. Andy PG, but he is in Austria visiting the birthplace of the Austrian painter. Only joking, he's gone snowboarding. Big shout out to everyone tuned in. Let me see who we've got in the comment section straight away. Big shout out to Gold V, I see you there. Kieran D, Ratis Liaison Officer, LFX, Lord Doobsworth. Yes, good to see you, mate. Coviet Union Survivor, had a chat with you earlier on. KC Connolly, big shout to Liberty Silver Designs, and everybody else tuned in for this this short broadcast tonight. Like I said, Andy PG has gone snowboarding. I'm only going to be broadcasting from 1 hour tonight until 9 p.m. at the latest. And tonight, it is all about the big show next week. The Rise Above Weekender. This time next week, we will be in the bar at Hotel Celebrity doing a meet and greet with you guys, saying hello, letting loose. You'll be getting acquainted, meeting new friends, meeting old friends, linking up with the Ramesh community. So tonight, we're going to be answering any questions. I'm going to be going through a few things to do with the event. Oh, yeah, by the way, let us know. Do I sound okay? Do we sound, or do I sound all right? I say we, but Andy PG's not here. Have we got the levels nice? Can you hear me nice and clearly? Let's have some feedback in the comment section, please.
I read a report, 33 million people in Britain are mentally ill. No, they're not.
Yeah, it's not going to be like a full like Schwabery or a rabbit show tonight. I wanted just to have this chance to do a little customer services. We've got 107 people tuned in, so I can touch base with the Ramesh community and obviously speak about all the details of next week. So the last time that we had a live event was, let me get this right. Was it 2024? Yeah, it would have been March 2024 last year. So that was Equinox, and then we had Ratreat back in 2023. So it's been over a year, guys. Wait a minute, was Ratreat 2022 and then Equinox 2023? Can someone give me some feedback? I can't actually remember. Anyway, it's been at least a year since we have put on a meet-up for the gang, and now we are only 1 week away. This is the first time we've ever done an event of this type. Let me just change the screen here so we can see. So what is this event all about, right? It is in a hotel. It is a weekender. The main event, the main attraction is happening on a Saturday. That's Saturday, the 8th of March. And for the first time ever, we are doing Rise Above live in the flesh, which means we're essentially going to have the full podcast show in front of a studio audience. Well, not a studio, a hotel audience. We have already sold 235 tickets. 235 tickets, which means, let me just double check on the website, there are actually 15 tickets left. Now, if you still want to grab a ticket for the event, I'm going to put the QR code on the screen right now. The Raw Weekender, the tickets at the moment, the last 50, because we had to negotiate with the hotel that we can go to maximum capacity. We had to get extra staff. They're £50, and that covers the Friday and the Saturday night. So what do you get for your money? You get to see ourselves, me and Andy PG, Sheep Farm, Mark Devlin, doing a 4-hour podcast. It's not going out live, so you have to be there to see it. It will be recorded, and it will be available to buy afterwards on Patreon if you can't make it. I think we're going to price it at $9.99. By the way, Patreon gang, you lot will be able to get the watch back for free. So that is even more reason to sign up to our Peasantron, which is only £3 a month, which I'm going to talk to you about in a minute. So, yeah, it's on the website. You can scan the QR code. The link is in the description. Let's just see what people are saying in the chat. Who have we got? A big shout out to our moderators. Big shout out to Pamela Swan. Have we got any new people tuned in? Big shout out to Robert. Robert, we did have one event cancelled. That was when we tried to do this at Hope Farm, Sussex, and they really stitched us up. They let us down with the venue. They broke all their promises. I don't mind telling you guys, we got really stitched up on that event. We were told that we could do the event there, and then they didn't really like it. They wanted to change the rules. They wanted to say this, say that, and they basically pushed us out, and they did their own event and booked all the same people. Not fan of Hope Farm, Sussex. I was quite open about that. They really stitched us. Fuck them. So, yeah, that event was cancelled, but we did have two highly profitable and highly successful events before. That's how we've managed to fund this event. We still had a bit of money left in the bank from Equinox, so we pulled out all the stops. We've got a really lovely hotel celebrity, very quirky, and we're going to have a live podcast in front of an audience, and then after that, we're going to have an after party with Mark Devlin DJing. So far, who else is going to be DJing? We've got Sister in Sounds. Do you remember Jen, who's been on the show before? Jen Amulet, she's done a couple of presentations and she's DJed before. She was amazing. Oh, big shout out to Simon Baker. Thank you very much, mate. Look what he said here. Both the last Ra events were amazing. They were two quite different. Although they were both camping events in the same place, we tried to make them a little bit different. One of them was in the large field with a big old DJ stage. The second one was deeper in the woods, and we had a big marketplace, and we kept it acoustic. So we always tried to do something different each time. No two Rise Above events are ever the same, and that is the way we want to keep it. Big shout out to everyone tuned in. Now, obviously, I haven't got my co-host with me tonight, so if I take a little break to smoke or drink, you're just going to have to bear with me, all right? Big shout out to everyone in the chat room. Yeah, it's a busy one for me at the moment. Straight after we finish this broadcast, I've got to head up to London. Literally 9 o'clock, I finish this and I'm jumping in the car and I'm heading up to London because tomorrow I'm presenting Leapfrog Fight Night, which is a, oh, thanks Andy Pandy 33. Ratreat was epic. Ratreat was our first event. That was really something special. And I'm going to be showing you the videos of the past two events. For anyone that's still, sort my chair out. For anyone that's still sitting on the fence a little bit and thinking, oh, I don't know if I want to come or not, I'm going to show you the videos of the last two events. I know you've probably seen them before, but I edited the videos of these. I'm quite pleased with them, so I'm going to show them again. So, yeah. what was I saying when before Andy Pandy 33 interrupted me? Yes, so we're going to have a live podcast. Then we're going to have the after party. Jen, Sister and Sounds is playing. Mark Devlin is playing. And we're going to have Andy PG playing D&B. And he's going to be showcasing for the first time ever this new genre of music which he started DJing, which is this high-speed bass house that I can MC over to. I'm really excited to hear Andy PG's set, actually. Hey, who knows? Magix might turn up and play some tunes. He might do. Magix might pull his finger out and actually turn up if he ever answers his phone. He didn't turn up for the pirate radio a couple of weeks ago, which we were rather pissed off about. But that is the nature of Magix. He's an elusive character. We might not see him for 6 months, and then he pops up again. What else am I going to be going through tonight? I'm going to be talking about the timings of the event. I'm going to be talking about other things like the merch stand, wristbands, checking in guest list, because we've had people buy tickets off the website. We've also had the Patreon gang who have got a special early bird discount, and they're just going to be on a guest list, which I'm going to tell you all about as well. We're going to have a raffle for the Ra Drive. We'll be selling raffle tickets. Also, we've got, if you haven't got a ticket to the event already, but you couldn't get a place at the hotel because it totally sold out, well, there are a couple of members of the Ramish community that cannot make it, and they are now trying to pass their rooms over. So I'm going to be talking about that in a minute. So if you haven't got a room yet, but you've got a ticket to the event, hold tight. I am going to give you an opportunity to get yourself a room sorted. I'm also going to be talking about other places you can stay if you can't make it to Hotel Celebrity, because Bournemouth, one thing that's good about Bournemouth is it is absolutely packed with hotels. And also, here's an important one. I will mention this. Oh, wow, we're already 17 minutes into the show. I'm not doing bad. I was quite nervous about doing this show on my own. I wasn't nervous. I was just thinking, I'm going to fill it up. So 2 weeks ago, we started a competition. One thing we're trying to do at the moment on Rise Above is, for one, we've got a caller straight away. It's a spam caller, so I'll answer it. Hello. Hello, you're through to Rise Above.
Hey, lads, or who's that?
It is Lance, yeah. But you need to shut off the stream in the background because I could hear myself then. Who's calling, mate?
It's Scoop Dog. Hello.
Oh, hello. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Very good. I'm not sure. Where are we now? We're live still, aren't we? You're still live, right?
We are
You're
live.
leaving at 9 o'clock, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's customer services, right?
It is customer service. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a question about the event, or was this a general customer services query, Coop Dog?
Well, I heard you talking about people that have booked that aren't going to go, that probably going to pass their tickets on.
Yes.
I don't think there's too many people. So I'm hoping to. I've bought tickets. Me and my wife hopefully coming down, but there is a bit of issue about Friday. That's a bit by the by. So no, not really a question. So is it customer service like OG, or is this like reference to the event? So I just want to. I don't want to.
It's really for the event, mate. Well, let me cut to the chase. Are you looking for a room for the Saturday night? Because I've got a double. No,
I'm all good. I've got everything sorted that side. But okay, so no rambling waffling. Do you know what? I feel the energy. I can see
Coop Dog. Do you know what? You've called in, mate. I've got an hour to fill. If you want to get something off your chest, fuck it. Let's go. What was on your mind, mate?
I was getting so excited recently watching these bloody Trump debates with Zelensky.
Oh, mate, I saw that just before I started the show. Holy shit!
I was like, don't get sucked in. Excuse me. I was genuinely, Lance. I was like, for those moments, it took me back to 2020, the Q-tards. I was like, look how they're humiliating the fucking cokehead over here. It was so hilarious, and it's like, wait, they're bullying him. And then it was, and then I was like, and then when it ended, I went, oh, I just felt like I had some bad crack or something. It was like I was getting really excited. I'm not saying there's a good crack, by the way, lads, but just I felt dirty because I literally jumped into it, and I was my heart was almost going at one moment.
Listen, Coop Dog, mate, I'm not going to lie. I saw a couple of minutes of it, which was obviously the highlight, where the Orange Messiah was leering over at Zelensky and basically just having a go at him. He was like, "You're gambling with World War III, but you haven't got any cards." And Zelensky's going, "This isn't a game of cards; it's serious." And Trump was just battering him. And all I'm thinking of the whole time is like, the Q-tards must have a massive boner.
I know,
they must be
I know.
loving this, thinking, "Oh my God, yes, it's happening."
JD waded in. He just basically grabbed the mic, and like the best thing about like Zelensky, he was there constantly wiping his nose. He was obviously he's lacking a bit of something. But and I was like, go on, and I was like, oh God, no. You know, sometimes when you watch like, not that I've ever watched these fake boxing matches. I know you're into your proper sports and stuff, but you suddenly get into it for a minute. I was like, oh, come on, and then it's okay, no, it's not happening, is it really? So yeah, but that was it really. I think I just wanted to say,
I'm actually glad you brought it up, because if there was one thing like I was going to mention tonight, apart from the event and everything, it probably was that, because this has all happened today. And like, so first of all, let's get this right. Queer Stalin has met up with the Orange Messiah.
Queer Stalin was he got a bit of
licking Trump's bum hard, wasn't he?
Smoothed over, nice and smooth.
Yeah. We're best friends. We always back each other up. And Trump, Trump was like joking with him, saying, "Oh, yeah, but you can't take on Russia on your own, can you? You're not that big." So it's like, wow.
I mean, he bigged up the British military, fair play, and all stuff like that. Whatever, we give some of that, because the boys and girls out there, they do whatever they do in their choice in their life. But I mean, that wasn't the picture, really, was it? The fact is, he should have been out there and handed his arse on a player, but he didn't. The whole traditional special relationship is definitely there. And one of the guys turned around and said, what about Canada? Well, what has the king said? And they just bypassed the question like every other politician. And Queer Stalin, he's literally sitting there. You can see, you can visually see this hard-on was getting harder and harder as the time went on, because he wasn't getting grilled. And he came out like just, he come out absolutely puffed up like a fucking crack pigeon. And Trump loves it. And there you go, push to one side, bring on Zelensky. I mean, this is a brilliant show. And then I just had to remind myself, simulation, clown world, calm down, Mr. Cooper. It's okay.
I know. It's hard not to get sucked in. It's hard not to get sucked in, because it's like now the clown meter has been turned up so high, it's like, I don't know. It's
the clownometer. It's literally clownometer. It's literally like it's gone past 11. Lance, it really has.
It's very entertaining. There's a comment here. King of Sting said, "At least the pantomime is entertaining." It certainly is. And someone else wrote up here, I can't see the comment now. They said, "Trump must be thinking this is going to make great television," and it is. It's like it's like a soap opera. It's not even like the boring politics of old, where they're talking at each other, but they're being statesmanly like, and they're not really saying anything. Like,
but casually the Q-tards, sorry to jump in there very quickly, but casually the Q-tards would brush aside the whole Middle East thing, because they're not talking about it right now. And then I spoke to a Q-tard, and they said, "Oh, have you heard about they're going to leave Israel to last?" I was, what until they killed the last Palestinian?
Yeah.
They
built the last temple.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like, hang on, that was always the barometer of right and wrong humanity in the recent fucking 30 years. Recent 30 years, that's the barometer of right and wrong. And he casually just goes around it, and then I was there to like, "Go on, Trump, you tell that cokehead," and I'm like, fucking hell, he's still not addressed the big elephant. Well, at least the cuboid elephant in the room. Anyway, there you go. That was great. That was it.
Have you seen what Trump put out this week on his, I don't know if it's his Instagram or Facebook, it was an AI video of Trump Gaza, not Trump Gaza, Trump Gaza.
That was it. That was in the mainstream media. That was in the Daily Mail, the Sun, the Telegraph. So I got all the presidents of work coming up to me and saying, "Oh, you're into this sort of stuff." I was like, "Come on." And it was like hilarious. But it's like, is this more mockery? I mean, obviously it's mockery, but I mean, but I don't know. Yeah, that's just like, I don't know, man. I'm really, I fucking hate what's going on in the Middle East, man. That's disgusting, man. It's been going on for years, and we're joking, laughing about the clown world, but that's just grim as fuck, mate.
Yeah,
it's been going on way too
the
long.
bottom line is it's no laugh or joke what's happening in
No,
the Middle East.
and they've not addressed it, and all the Q-tards, and I've got a very close friend who's fell down that in 2020. I remember listening to you early days. You guys we were like,
we were enthralled by it. We thought it was the coolest thing ever at the time. I was like, this is mental.
Yeah, I remember.
We were covering it, and I was sort of like, I was dubious of it, but I was loving it at the time. I was like, look at all this information they're pumping out. But I think it was probably like maybe mid 2019 we started to get a bit dubious of it. Hey, do you know what's so funny? I was looking through the archive the other day.
I remember, yeah, what's that like? It was 2019, wasn't it? Yeah, back then. Yeah.
There's this really early video of me and Andy PG sat over there before we'd even built the studio, and it was filmed just on a phone, and we were having a conversation, and Andy PG was wearing a QAnon t-shirt, and I was like, oh my God, look how old this is, holy shit. But listen, what you said a minute ago about Israel and the Q-tards, their tagline is, Trump is saving Israel for last, right? So
yes, that's what I said, yeah.
It just makes me laugh. So what's he going to do? He's going to kiss Israel's bum right till the last minute until he turns on them. Is that what they think?
Yeah, I mean, even down to even down to the awful words that as you call him, the Orange Messiah, but like the horrible words like bring the hostage back, or hell will break out. I was like, whoa. It's already broken up. There's nothing left to destroy. Are you fucking mental?
What more could happen? They've literally decimated a whole country and genocided them. Like, what does all hell breaking loose look like?
Exactly. Maybe him grilling Zelensky was the hell. Maybe that's the hell he was describing, because I've just been sucked into it like some sort of weird metaverse. I don't know, because I'm laughing at the guy who I find it disgusting. Not just him as a politician, but the whole historical genocide of that area. Anyway, that's been returning for years in my head. But then I'm laughing with the guy at the same time. So it's very clever how they can bring you in and spit you out at the same time. So that was it, really. Obviously, I'm sure we'll speak about it next weekend. But bloody hell, mate, that whole I don't know, that whole bullying interview is like, I don't know, it was just hilarious, and it needs breaking down loads more. I'm sure you. By the way, I'm a Patreon subscriber, as you know.
Yes.
And the video watches are brilliant, especially when you're driving along. Even though you're not supposed to watch videos while you're driving, but my God, I love them.
You enjoying the Patreon, yeah?
Yeah, massive, man. It's good. It's like, it's not. I think I've been sort of doing the same thing with Sheep Farm, spending that little bit of money. Mate, it's definitely worth it. 100%. I would advocate subscribing to Peasantron, as you call it. But no, it's cool, man.
I really appreciate that, mate. Thank you. It helps us a lot.
Yeah, I know, because it's a bit of a push for you guys. You have to put yourself out there, and PG comes over and gives his bit. But no, as you guys are like maturing and getting older and moving on, man, I'm really liking it. I'm thinking these are new philosophers for the future, and fair play. I mean, I've been with you guys from day one, so
yeah, of course,
I love
mate.
it, mate.
You're an original Ramesh veteran. So, mate, thanks for calling in. And just to remind everyone, you are coming to the event next week. Are we going to see you on the Friday and the Saturday?
It depends. I'm not 100% certain yet, but yes. Definitely Saturday, maybe Friday, depends on commitments. But yeah,
all right,
I'm booked in.
If you can make it, there's stuff going on from 7 p.m. on Friday, okay? So hopefully we'll see you there.
Great. I'll wear my little badge. My name is Coop Dog.
Long-time supporter. Great to hear from you, mate. Thank you very much for calling in.
Bless you, man. All the best. Keep up the good work, and rise above.
Respect, mate.
Rise above, generate, rise above, extinguish fear, rise above.
Lovely to hear from Coop Dog, long-time supporter, and he subscribes to Patreon as well. He knows the score. So, yeah, I will remind everyone the phone lines are already open, as you can see. If you want to call in and say hello, or even better, ask any questions about the event, it's 07983 696 691. Or you can email us on riseabovelivestream@gmail.com. We've got 156 people tuned in. Right, so I was talking about the event, and then I started talking about the competitions that we're doing recently. The reasons we're doing competitions is because we want to give back to you lot. We want to have giveaways and more reason for you to tune in every week. But also, we want to support Artisan Ramesh creators, people that have their products, And this is a great one. So for the last 2 weeks, we've been running the competition supporting the Mushroom Lady. It's themushroomlady.co.uk. Let me just put a QR code on the screen so you can check out her website. And I will be... I'll get rid of this fucking graphic so you can actually scan the QR code, Michael. Wait a second. That's better. So, yeah, there's the QR code. The Mushroom Lady does oils, balms, mushroom tinctures. And I've actually got 2 of these mushroom tinctures. Oh, we've got another call. Welcome to Rise Above. You know what the swear words are. Who's calling?
Jade O'Donnell.
Hey, Jade. How you doing?
Surviving, babe. Surviving this fucking shit show of a class circus I'm going through. How you guys doing? You okay?
Yeah, we're fine, thank you. We're fine. You're coming to the event next week, yeah?
Yeah, you better believe.
Awesome. And I know that you need a hotel room, don't you?
Yeah, I still haven't sorted it out. I've been pretty busy trying to fucking fix it. Mockery of what's going on at the moment. But yeah, shit's been real as fuck. The police totally ignored everything I found, and I found this whole family tree thing that my kid's grandmother is on, and their uncle and their granddad, and it is absolutely massive, and the police are just totally ignoring it, and my kids are in proper danger, and I know there's not much anybody can really do right now. Just don't know how to get any more, like, fucking hard evidence. Like, I'm trying to even think to find where I'm going to find them doing these rituals and stuff, because my sound healer is called Gabriel Heiberg, and he's a Hungarian. Now, he's connected on this family tree to my kid's grandma, as in, apparently she's got a sister who I believe is the person who passed off as his wife, because, very long story short, the grandmother was at my house, and she does Pilates with my sound healer, and I said, oh yeah, Gabe, you need to go sound healing, and it's really good, blah, blah, blah. And I'd mentioned that there were husband and wife. Her face was a picture. She literally locked eye contact, full face, jaw dropped. The mother and son adamant. I was like, they're not. Everybody knows that the husband and wife, like literally everybody knows them as husband and wife around here. And she was proper mortified. Now at the time, this was like back in December, before like I was actually onto all this. I thought it was just really funny, like fucking hell, she was a bit of stick. I know there's like a really big age gap, but fuck, it wasn't that big of a deal. Now, when all this went on, I knew they were going to try and defamate my character, and I asked my healer for like a character like reference. And what they sent back wasn't anything that would have done me any favours, and I just couldn't understand why they wouldn't have put like the dates that I took this ex who's done this to my kids with me and tried to, like, you know, that I've been doing my best. So anyway, I'm sat there and this conversation comes into my head. Now, I've been doing research because his name's Gabriel Cold. Now, Heiberg is called in Hungarian, and I don't know, I was just looking for like some kind of like link up. And I found this fucking family tree. It's linking him up, saying that his mother is Shirley's sister, and it's definitely them because it's the middle names. It's the uncle, it's the granddad. This cult thing looks absolutely massive. The worst part is he's the best fucking healer in the world, mate. He's like a wizard. The man made me have a fucking slight orgasm without touching my body. He's fucking ridiculous. He's going to be doing all these big, loud gong sound baths over the fucking kids screaming. It's like Auschwitz is going on. I've rang the doctors, the NHS. I've rang my normal doctor. I've rang Women Out West. I've rang the NSPCC. I've rang Crime Stoppers. I have even contacted the Sun fucking newspaper. I swear to God, I'm being blanked by everything and everyone, and I just don't know what the fuck to do to fucking save my kids.
Yeah, it sounds like you're in a really difficult position, Jade, and my heart goes out to you.
Honest to God, I'm getting proper shafted up the arse by the constabulary, the constabulars I like to call them, and yeah, I am trying to paint me the clown of this fucking show, and yeah, I'm not really fucking sure what to quite do at the minute other than just keep, no puns intended, rising above it all.
You just got to keep your chin up. At the end of the day, we've all got stuff going on, but this sounds really, really serious. So, you know, I know you've shared some of this on Patreon in the little community support bit. And if anyone has got any suggestions of how to help Jade, get onto Patreon and you know, and hit her up. So, is there anything like I can do, or like, do you know any particular fucking? Because I'm like, if it wasn't for you guys, I'm not going to lie, I would not know about half the shit and spotted it out for all the shit that you've put. Like, honestly, thank you so fucking much. I'm going to try and put you. I'll try and put you in contact with Joe Ward, because this is something that, you know, I'm into exposing this kind of stuff, but one thing I don't know, I haven't done work in, is actually in the community and stuff. Joe Ward has done that. So I'm going to try and put you in
Awesome.
contact with him, and hopefully he can point you in the right direction of getting some help, some action groups or some support groups to try and help you with the next stage of
Yeah, because
trying to protect
my
your
head's
kids.
just all over the place with it because I'm actually quite fucking. I'm pretty fucking scared. I never thought. I thought at first it could have just been his family, and I had this like. Thought it was maybe just his family that were onto it because the farmers and he always used to say they'd done family like meetings. It was always on full moons. I was like, your family's into cool stuff. I'm not daft. They said, no, you're the farmers. I said, there's something onto it. And by fucking God, did I ever think it was going to be this deep? No, I did not. So yeah.
Well, I hope next week at least we can take your mind off it a little bit, and you can be around like-minded people
let's
at the
have a
event.
fucking good time. That's all I need. We're here for a good time, not a long time. And yeah.
Well, don't worry, that will be guaranteed. I know you haven't been to one of our events before, but anyone in the comment section.
Oh my God, I'm not going to lie. I really want, the after video that you done.
Yeah.
At the last event, and you rise above when we generate feeling. I can't get it out. Sorry, I'm speaking way too fast. That needs to be like sent as a tune because I literally watched that. I remember the first one that came. I wanted to come to that, and I really wanted to go to the last one that you've done. And I proper cried watching the video, like, oh, I should have been there. I really should have been there. So yeah, I can't fucking wait to come. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, look at that! Casey is in the comments right now. She's from Liberty Silver Designs. She says, Jade, I can help you. She's going to be at the event next week, so make sure you speak to Casey Connolly. She's a survivor of this kind of stuff, and she's probably got some great insights to help you. Because what we're trying to do here is provide the space and bring the community together. So this is all of our responsibilities to try and band together and help each other. That's the main thing. That's
honestly, God bless your souls. Like, thank you so fucking much, guys. You're absolutely amazing. Like, it means so much that I've got you to speak to, and if you weren't there, I don't know if I'd have even woke up to the depths of what this world is actually really like. And honestly, what you're doing is fucking amazing. You're the gods in my eyes, boyos, I'm telling you.
Don't be silly. Listen, don't forget to check your Patreon message because I have sent you an email address of someone that has got a double room for sale. And yeah, if you sort it out with them and they can contact the hotel and change the names over. What I've done today, I've been on the phone to the manager of the hotel. Normally, rooms are obviously, if you paid for rooms, they're not refundable and they say they're non-transferable. But for our community, what they've said is if someone can't attend, you can swap rooms over. And I've sent you the email of Taz, who sadly can't make the event. And they've got a double room.
You are a superstar.
for both nights. It's a standard double room. I think it's like 130 or 140 quid for both nights included. So make sure you hit them up on the email because it's first come, first serve. And I know there's a few people that are looking for the hotel room. So hit them up ASAP and get that sorted out. And then you've got your accommodation sorted for next week. Yeah,
and if anyone's not a pedo, maybe wants to share a room because it's a double.
Don't worry, there won't be any pedos there.
Awesome.
Oi, Jade, thank you very much for calling in. It's great to hear from you, and I'll see you next week, all right?
I'll see you next week, boys and girls. Bye.
All right, take care.
Rise above. Bye.
Rise above. Right, oh shit, 37 minutes in. Right, okay. I need to get down to business. So, the competition, which I'm going to announce very soon, we've got 2 of these mushroom tinctures. The way to join the competition, and this is your last chance, is to sub to Patreon. You've got about 10 minutes. I've only got 6 entries. That means everyone at the moment has got a 50% chance of winning. If you want to get into the competition, sub to Patreon for £3 right now, and you could win one of these amazing mushroom tinctures. One of them is called Jedi Mind. Oh, we've got another call straight away. Welcome to Rise Above.
Oh, all right. Hello.
Hello. Who's this?
It's James.
Hello, James. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Yeah, not bad.
How long have you been watching the show?
Yeah, quite a while. I've watched you guys, Sheep Farm, Mark Devlin. I followed Mark for years.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've been mates with Mark for over 10 years. When I was just a little a nipper making my little truth posts, and I met up with him years ago. Did a little interview with him. Mark's a great guy.
Yeah, I've always liked his videos about the music industry, and those always spot on. I quite like. I watched his one with David Icke actually the other day.
Yeah, he did. He interviewed King David. Big shouts to Mark Devlin for getting King David on. Fair play.
Oh my God, Mark! But yeah, I just wanted to say, I have been it's James. I don't know if you want to say on there, but message you about tickets. Do you have to pay on card, or can you pay cash?
What for a ticket to the event?
Yeah.
Well, if you basically usually you need to buy them on the website using a card or PayPal. Do you not do debit cards or anything like that?
Yeah, I did, but I just wanted to ask if I could pay cash as well.
Listen, if there are tickets left by next Friday and you turn up with cash, I'm not going to turn you away. But right now, there are only 15 tickets left. I'm just looking on the website. Yeah, there's 15 left. And so it's first come, first serve, mate. What I can't really do is hold any. But if there's still a ticket next week and you want to come, or if you don't want to spend money on your debit card and you want to send me a bank transfer and I can put you on the guest list, I'm happy to do that. Obviously, we support all different payment types here. I know that not everyone likes putting their debit card details into websites and stuff like that.
Okay, man. And I know this is going to sound stupid. What time does it start? Like the event? Can you get there a bit earlier? Because I don't live that far away.
Right. So it's great you asked that because that's one thing I need to go through. Here are the timings of the event. On the Friday night at 7 o'clock, we're having a 1 hour Raw Academy session with Wisdom of Mushrooms. That's included in the price. Then from 8 o'clock on Friday, we're having a meet and greet with me and Andy PG in the bar so we can just chill with everyone and have a good time. On the Saturday, the actual show starts at 3:30. So from 3:30 to 7:30 is ourselves, Mark Devlin and Sheep Farm doing the podcast.
Cool.
And then from 8 o'clock to midnight, we've got the after party.
Nice.
And then after that, we've actually got a 24-hour bar sorted as well, so people can still carry on chilling out and socialising after because we're not allowed to play music all night, unfortunately. We would love to go a little bit later than 12, but it is in a hotel. So that's the timers of the event. I would also say to people, if you've already got your tickets, make sure you get there before 3:30 because you've got to check into the hotel. You've got to get your wristbands. And also, here's another good thing to mention. We've got 2 different coloured wristbands. There are loads of people coming on their own, and there are loads of single people coming, and loads of people have asked me, are you doing anything for singles? So I thought, well, if you're single and you want to mingle, you can ask for a green wristband. If you are not single, then you get a red wristband. So it's not like you have to wear a stupid badge or anything. You can just have a nice sly little wristband. So, because at the end of the day, we want to bring people together. And we know that in our community, people that are single don't necessarily like going out to pubs with loads of jabs, mask tards and stuff.
Well, it's actually, quite difficult to find.
It is quite difficult, I bet. I'm lucky. I'm already married. I've met my empress. I know that she's not an NPC, but obviously everyone at the event is going to be on a level, and we're hoping people can hook up as well. So if you come along and you're looking to meet someone, you can ask for a green wristband rather than a red one when you check in.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right. That's about it, mate. No worries.
No, mate, I'm glad that someone has actually called in and asked a question about the event because I've got loads of other stuff to talk about as well.
No, because I just want to say that because obviously I don't want to. Well, it's all about me, but I've just quit drinking, so I'm quite looking forward to just I can do the stuff and then hang around for a bit and then get out, which is good. I need to.
So you live fairly close to Bournemouth, then, yeah?
Yeah.
The hotel is literally a 10-minute walk from the train station and the coach station, so I've made sure we got a really nice central station. Oh, look, we've got Sheep Farm tuned in. Big shout out to Dom and Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Sheep Farm says, Lance, I want a rainbow wristband. Sorry, Dom. No rainbow wristbands, mate.
I just want to say I bought some of their vitamin C stuff, actually. I've got my dad to take. He's fully vaccinated or whatever, unfortunately, but yeah, he said it's doing him some good. So yeah.
I got through a whole packet of Dom's vitamin C already. It was very good. He sent me a pack. So big shout to Dom and Chris at Sheep Farm. Really looking forward to seeing those guys again. Last time we saw them in the flesh was at Raw Treat. That was actually their first ever public appearance at Sheep Farm, and they said it was quite surreal turning up at our event when everyone knew them and was like swarming them and asking them questions and stuff. So we're just really looking forward to bringing everyone together at the end of the day, mate.
Yeah, okay. I'll sort out. I'll sort something out, and I'm really looking forward to next week. Should be good.
Oh, nice. Dom says he's going to come in for 10 minutes. Wait, let me send him. All right, let me just send Dom an invite. Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah, all right, mate. Well, great to hear from you. And you know, I would encourage you to get a ticket ahead of time, just in case there aren't any left on the door, because it's unlikely there are. If you wanna send me a bank transfer or something, email me on riseabovelivestream@gmail.com. I'll collect payment from you and then put you on the guest list, bro.
Cheers. All right, I'll do that.
All right, mate.
Nice.
Great to hear from you. Take care, mate.
Cheers, dude. Bye.
Right, I'm just gonna quickly send this link over to Dom. Dom, I'm sending it to the Sheep Farm email, info@sheepfarm, all right? Paste. Send. Right, hopefully Dom will join us soon. Right, so here's the other thing. If you've got a ticket off the website, please go into the email and download the ticket and either have it on your phone or print it out. That's going to save us a lot of time because the girls on the check-in have already got to look through the PayPal guest list, the bank transfer guest list, the special guest list. So if you've printed out your ticket, that's going to save a lot of time. And we are urging people to get there as early as possible. The bar is open all day, even though if the conference room opens at 2:30, which is 1 hour before the event starts. And we do encourage everyone. Right, I'm going to show you guys what a Rise Above event looks like. This was Equinox. Check it out.
Every positive movement, every conversation, every connection, every seed you plant, ripple. Don't let anyone ever tell you that one person can't make a change. Bullshit.
On the dawn of a harvest sun, are we speaking the truth in the sharpest tongue? Feast on a rabbit, served with a garnished lunch. We got the hardest puns. Mind master, trust your ability. NPC is an IQ deficiency. They're living in mental captivity. I'll never submit to these bloodline dynasties. On the dawn of a harvest, crops are sown to trade corn with the farmers. Sometimes I want out of this nightmare society, like I was born with the Amish. I've got the formula mastered, claiming our power, there's more to be harnessed. I'm no ordinary artist, try wage war, I'll be forming the armies. EQRANOX, that's Equinox. Our essence is infinite, not confined to meat-suits or Tesla bots. On the night of a harvest moon, on the dawn of a harvest song, we're telling them welcome to the Equinox. Welcome to the Equinox.
On the night of a harvest moon, I take flight to the farthest tomb. I meditate in the darkest room by the candlelight until the spark exhumes. On the night of a harvest, I see a silhouette hunter hold up a carcass, and he heartbeats a target, and blood trails the ground like red carpet. On the night of a harvest moon, so sacred, silk on an ancient loom. Hooded robes in ritual rooms, grey all night from yesterday's moon. On the night of a harvest, farmers emerge and they set up a market. It's all business regardless, where your loot is bought and sold and bartered.
EQRANOX, that's Equinox. Our essence is infinite, not confined to meat-suits or Tesla bots. On the night of a harvest moon, on the dawn of a harvest song, we're telling them welcome to the Equinox. Welcome to the Equinox. On the dawn we glance to the east. We ain't scared of the mark of the beast. Performing sacred rituals, nobody but a shaman and me. If they wanna take me out, they better come with at least 33 Schwabi and Fleet. Cause I won't go quietly, they're gonna have to do more to silence me. That's the irony, lost in this messed up society. They wanna force their views on our offspring, teaching our children that gender's non-binary. This is social engineering to try fulfill transhuman agenda. Al Gore better come prepared, cause I ain't in the mood to be censored. EQRANOX, that's Equinox. Our essence is infinite, not confined to meat-suits or Tesla bots. On the night of a harvest moon, on the dawn of a harvest song, we're telling them welcome to the Equinox. Welcome to the Equinox.
I'm a freelance quantum gardener with a homemade combine harvester. So when I see your crops wilting, I got the organic rod that will harden them. This realm rotates in cycles in counter-rotational Solomon spirals. Masons build towers like Eiffel and vortex points to drain your vital. Simulacrum to appear cyclical, toroidal electro-spiritual. The holosphere projects physical, the manifestational synergy's mythical. We got problems, parasitical inside this torus field is critical. Henceforth mankind is pitiful. Rise and shine, please explain. 1 2 1 2, we're back, and I'm also going to invite into the chat Mr. Karamak himself. Give me a thumbs up, Dom. Welcome to the show, mate.
Yeah, how you doing, pal?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm not too bad, man. Not too bad.
Awesome. Good to see you.
Yeah, I thought I'd better turn my research part of my computer off because I've been deep diving recently.
Oh, you don't want to give any secrets away for your presentation next week, right?
Well, what I've decided to do is put, like the Matrix videos that we do, that I do, put together.
Yeah, I particularly like them.
Yeah, I put together. Well, I'm going to put together a 60-minute one so we can stop and start it and talk through the people that are on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, but then obviously I've got information about the people that are on it as well. So, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be proper multimedia on
Yes.
the presentation. I like
Yes.
that. I like that. We've got a nice big projector screen so everyone
Fantastic.
can see as well.
Yeah. Yeah. It should be good. Should be first of many, Lance.
No,
That's,
absolutely. I know you've got a couple of other dates lined up, and PG are going to be joining you for one of those up country.
Yeah, yeah. We're up in. Well, if Christian gets his finger out and stops drinking wine, and gets out and finds a hotel in Cambridge, that'd be ideal.
I'm sure he can pull that out of the bag, mate.
Yeah, I'm sure he can.
So, where was I? I was just trying to iron out all of the details that people might not have known about the event. So hold on a sec, Don. One thing I've got to mention about hotels: there are still 2 other rooms up for grabs. There is a double room available for the Saturday night only, and there's also a luxury triple room. So if anyone has got tickets, and I will just say we've just sold another ticket. Big shout out to William, who's coming from Hampshire. He's just bought a ticket online. There are still 2 hotel rooms available, which you can buy off the Amish community members in question, and then we've got to change the details with the hotel. I've been sorting all this out today. It's been quite stressful. But also, if you don't get a chance at the hotel, I'm going to let everyone know what the other hotels are in the area, right? So this is a map of Bournemouth, well, the seafront. You can see where Hotel Celebrity is and how close it is to the beach. We're almost right on the beachfront. And I'm just going to read the names out of some of the surrounding hotels. And it's quite funny. The nearest hotel, Heathlands Hotel. Can everyone see there how much it is? It's £33. Literally, the nearest number is 33. So we've got the Heathlands Hotel, the Grove Hotel, directly over the road, the Orchid Hotel. That one's quite posh. That's over £100 a night, that hotel. It's real nice. With Mayfair Hotel, Burley Court, Ibis Style Hotel, the Suncliffe, Bournemouth Eastcliff, and the Bournemouth Carlton Hotel. So if anyone wants to pause and have a look at this, there are literally shitloads of hotels all around the event, all within walking distance as well. So, because I know there's going to be a lot of lastminute.coms. It's always like that. I bet it's like that with your events as well. There's people right at the last minute, oh, can I get a ticket? Is that the case?
Can I get a ticket or can I swap it or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always the case, isn't it? Yeah. It's always the case when you were clubbing. Good talking to 33. Gene Hackman's mansion in the papers said it was $3.3 million.
Yeah, I was reading something about that today, right? Because the first story came out that Gene Hackman, his much younger wife, and his dog was all found dead.
Yeah.
And everyone
being
was
hacked,
going,
man.
hacked, man. Everyone was going, oh, it's because the Epstein list is coming out. But then I read some other stuff today, and apparently they were mummified. Have you seen
Yes. Yeah.
They were mummified, which indicates they've been dead there for quite a long time. And because people saying, well, if the dog's dead, that indicates it's been a hit. But if they both died before and then they didn't feed the dog.
Yeah. Well, I said that. Happened. Yeah, we recorded that today because I thought, well, let's just say his wife's died, he's in his 90s and he can't look after himself. He's died.
Yeah.
Because and then the dog could have died as well. She could have. Yeah, she could have died suddenly from a, 3-dart finish.
Yeah.
Which has brought on his sort of death as well. One thing we'll ask: is Anticoviat going?
I'm not sure if she is. If she gets a free ticket. I always say to Auntie Coviat, she gets a free ticket to the event. AC, you're tuned in. Are you going to jump on the train and come down? Let us know. I did have a couple of questions.
It's only because everyone's asking her in the chat. That's why I thought I'd say it live.
Well, I'll put it out there now. She goes on the VIP guest list for a service to memetics. She deserves free entry. They've got quite a good question here.
For a service to piss taking.
Service to piss taking. Dave Baxendale. Dave has been to both of our events. He's been legendary at Raw Treat and at Equinox, literally the life and soul of the party. He says, does Bournemouth have clean air zones? Will I get fleeced driving my 2007 Ford Focus to and from the hotel? The good news is, Dave, Bournemouth does not have clean air zones. There's none of that down here yet, so you don't need to worry about your car.
No catalytic converters in Bournemouth.
No, you'll be absolutely fine. Is this going to be the first time you've been to Bournemouth, Dom?
I think so, yeah.
Well,
I think it is.
We've got, like you can see on the map here, we've got a prime location, you know, especially for people that are staying for the whole weekend. If you get there early on the Friday, you can go and have a nice walk along the beach, go down to Bournemouth Seafront, go and check out the pier. There's an aquarium. There's loads of stuff to do in Bournemouth. I mean, there's a lot more stuff to do than most places in the UK because it is a proper holiday destination.
I bet there's more to do in Bournemouth than there is in Halifax.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
But, you know, we chose this hotel because although it is in a prime location, it is one of the much more reasonably priced hotels. And as people see when they get there, it is very, very quirky. I'm not going to give too much away, but it's got all themed rooms. Every room has got a different theme. And you can guess what the themes are by the name of the hotel, right? Hotel Celebrity. So we're going to have a good laugh to see who's got the sausage fingers room and stuff like that. It's going to be quality. It's going to be quality. Okay, what else have I got on my list here?
I tell you what, it's interesting, Lance, how many people use the wording that's from 2020 that we all incorporated into our lingo. It comes back to me now. People saying arm spears and whatever, and even right up to now, queer Stalin and all this type of nonsense.
That's the latest one. Queer Stalin was the latest coiner, isn't it?
Yeah.
even people that don't like us and slate us like a certain person that looks like queer.
Yeah.
Even they use our terminology, like Soviet Union, arm spear, Britney Spears, 3-dart finish. It's classic, you know.
Yeah, it's weird because I was called an anti-Semitic by him, interestingly, and then someone else said I was pro 4x2 the other day.
Pro little hat.
Yeah. So I'm probably somewhere in the middle. Then that means that's good.
Well, you can flip between the two.
Do you know what it is when you research? It's where it falls, isn't it? Where the cards fall, that's where it is. It's not. You've no horse in the race. We're observers.
No. You know, at the end of the day, you spend enough time looking at what's going on, and it's just a case of pattern recognition.
Yes.
You know, I was aware of the J hole when I first started researching a long time ago. And I always thought, that's probably a bit of a get out clause. But unfortunately, the more and more you look into things, more and more Bergs and Steens come up, and you can't really deny some things. But here's a great thing: at the event, we're not going to be broadcasting live, so we can say whatever we want. At the event, you know, we don't have to use all our terminology. We can just say how it is, which will be nice.
Yeah, that's right. Well, and that's good because this video's obviously using a lot of the videos that I can't put on in the Matrix ones on YouTube.
Oh, right. Okay. So do you put a lot of these just out on your own website?
I put them on YouTube, the Matrix ones, those Matrix videos that I put on. But a lot of them I can't use because they're going to get kicked off. You know, they're going to get banned or copyrighted. Yeah. I tell you what,
a couple of them you've had to put up and sort of do a little test.
Yeah, I do that with all of them.
YouTube friendly.
I do that with all of them. Still.
Yeah.
I've got a good video of Queer Stalin actually from yesteryear, talking about Jimmy.
Oh, have you? Have you seen any of the Queer Stalin and Trump stuff from the last couple?
I have,
days?
yeah. I would take it piss out of Chris today because he was sat with his legs crossed. And my mate Lorraine sent in, who sits with the legs crossed like that? And I said, I know someone. Our Chris, he sits like that, you know, like artists do.
Yeah.
Because his other nickname's Flamingo Legs, because he can wrap. It looks like he can wrap his legs around each other.
Flamingo legs.
So Queer Stalin was sat like Chris.
Lovely. Auntie Covia is asking, am I going to be selling your teas? That's a great question, Auntie Covia. And yes, there is going to be a whole host of t-shirts available, including some of Auntie Covia's designs as well. I'm just going to play you a 20-second clip here. This is from the Rise Above merch print shop, right? And Tom has been working hard. Check this out.
This is how it's going. This is next. This is done. That's the sweaters. bags, hats, more t-shirts, joggers. Have the grey ones, and then rest is here. But I'm literally doing it as we speak.
Yeah.
He's on it.
Yeah, he's on it. He's literally doing it as we speak, printing for the merch shop. And as you can see in the top left here, there is a brand new design as Rise Above tracksuit bottoms, and there is a matching hoodie to go with that as well. There's only one of them in each size that's going to be available. I'm going to be wearing this at the event. All of the merch at the event is not available on the website. Every single garment is brand new, never seen before, including the new designs. Check out these designs. This one's for the ladies. It's called the Ramesh Lady. And we've also got this one, which is my personal favourite. Let me just get rid of the chat there. Way of the Rabbit. This is going to be available on T-shirts, hoodies and sweaters. We've got beanie hats. We've got tote bags. As you can see, I'm already sporting the new Rise Above lanyard here. These are going to be available too. So, yeah, it's exciting times. What else? We're also going to be doing a raffle. I've got the raffle book somewhere down here. I've got the raffle tickets ready. We're going to be raffling off one of the Rise Above hard drives, which for anyone that doesn't know, it's got our entire backlog on it. Every single live show ever, including all the ones that aren't available on YouTube anymore. Every single video we've ever made, every single tune, every single music video, all of the memes, the lot. We normally, these are 2 terabyte hard drives. They're quite expensive. They retail at £100. But we're going to be raffling one away. This is what it looks like. And tickets are only £3, so get your tickets when you arrive, and you will be in a chance to win the hard drive.
That's like something you'd have in one of those, those boxes that they bury and dig up in 100 years' time.
Well, look, Dom. The chances are that one day, maybe we won't be able to access Rise Above on the internet anymore, or Sheep Farm. Maybe the internet won't be there. If you get this hard drive, you've got it forever. It's yours to keep, every bit of merch. And also, I do free upgrades so that when we've done a load more shows and you're like, oh, can I upgrade my hard drive? You just email me and I'll just send you a download link and you can upgrade it. It's got a lifetime guarantee, basically. Doesn't get better than that, does it?
No.
Exactly. Right, so...
the amount of hours there, Lance, how many hours will that be in shows?
Well, it's 145 or 6 live shows, which average 4.5 hours each. There's literally hundreds of other videos.
So basically, half the time you've been married, you've been doing shows.
Basically, yeah. It's over the terabyte. The hard drive is 2 terabytes, and it's over halfway full. So that's 1,000 gigabytes of Ramesh media on, and all of the music, all of the tunes, all of the music videos, the whole lot. It's there.
It's frightening now, over 4 or 5 years, how much you gather, isn't it? Hours and hours of talking to that big nostril flamingo legs. He's had to put up with me taking piss out of him for.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the only thing I've really saved and put on the hard drive is the videos that we've produced. One thing that I've never archived and saved is all of the research, because there's just too much of it. For instance, like all of the slideshows, all of the background reading and stuff like that. I just simply don't have enough time to archive that. But it's obviously captured within the videos.
I've got 3 of these things full.
Are you planning to start doing a Sheep Farm hard drive at any point?
I don't know. Time. I should do, really, but I don't know. I'm not.
I've got to admit, it takes me over one whole day of constantly copying to make one hard drive.
Yeah.
So it's no small feat. A lot of time and effort's gone into it.
What I'd probably like to do is, where we store all our audio is like, it's in like somewhere in Europe, and so I upload it to that and I store it on hard drives as well. And I'd like to put my videos, the old videos that we did in 2020, 2021 on the Chris Whitty stuff and Boris and the Draper one, and maybe people can download them then. free, if you like. So that might be something that I do, as opposed to doing it on an hard drive.
That would be awesome. Oh, I've just got a question here from ZST. It's about the event. Lance, can I ask about food at the hotel? Will there be anything available to buy in addition to the breakfast available? Basically, the answer is no. And the reason is that I would have had to pre-arrange the food, and it was getting a little bit much. Because it's a central Bournemouth location and you are literally surrounded by restaurants and takeaways, literally hundreds of them. And Bournemouth is a student town, so there's loads of dark kitchens. Those, like, you know what a dark kitchen is? The units that they're like, they don't have a premises you can walk into. They're online order only.
Right.
There's dozens of them because of all the students in Bournemouth. So you can get ordered any type of food you want to the hotel. For that reason, we haven't done food. It's something I might think about in the future, but for the first event, I didn't want to overload it. So ZST, thank you for the question. There is no extra food at the hotel apart from breakfast, but food is easily available. And we've also got a question from Jess. Will Sheep Farm and Mark Devlin be bringing merch? Are you bringing merch?
I don't get involved with that, Chris. I don't get involved with merch.
I know that Mark is going to have a little merch table, and he's going to be signing books and have his books there. I don't know about any T-shirts, but there's going to be. I've spent like $2,000 on merch for Rise Above stuff, so. If you guys don't buy it, I'm going to be flogging it to you for the next 2 years on the show anyway. So there's loads of merch. Loads and loads. Oh, yeah, okay. So that's the question from Jess. Yeah, last chance to call in, guys. If anyone else has got a question about the event. I'm just going to mention also available at the event, Liberty Silver Designs are going to be there. And from inside a long, dark overcoat, King of Sting is going to be selling these silver designs here. A whole different selection of Rise Above silver designs. There's even a Sheep Farm raw bar design. I don't know if you can see that. They've made like a little sheep's head, and they've put them. I'll just make it.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, these silver pendants are going to be shifted out of a long dark overcoat. Big shout out to King of Sting. Let me just put the Liberty Silver Designs QR code on the screen there. Let me put it down there so you can see it a little bit better. So, all right, we've already gone over 9 o'clock. I'm supposed to be going to London now, so I'm going to have to wrap this up soon. Are
you working tonight, mate?
No, I'm working tomorrow, mate. I'm presenting a big Muay Thai show in London tomorrow, and it starts at like sort of like 12 o'clock midday. So I'm going to go up tonight to make sure that I don't have to race up there tomorrow and potentially get caught in traffic in the morning. I like to get there nice and early. It's all like televised and everything, so I've got to be on point tomorrow.
Yeah. For the future, I've done Eminem's Bloodline.
Oh wow! Okay.
And Michael Jackson's. And
we could do a show about Michael Jackson.
Yeah, we can. I'm going to do a Michael Jackson Huxley episode. So we'll do one. Yeah.
That sounds good. That sounds very good, mate.
Yeah, Michael Jackson was white. You know that, don't you?
What?
He was fucking white. He had white ancestors.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, and Indian, native
Indian.
Indian.
I didn't know that.
No, neither did I till I started looking.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Also, I'll tell you what, we've got in April, we've got Human Vibration coming back on the show.
Oh, yes, she's great.
She's
Human Vibration.
A whole presentation about the Nazis, or the not-sees.
Yeah.
As she put it. And you know that she always comes with some wild spin on everything.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to that.
But a far-out Godvlamas spin that actually makes sense.
Yes.
Rather worryingly.
Big shout to Godvaj. So yeah, let me just. Oh yeah, one other thing at the event, we've got my friend, YouTuber Sideswipe, who's a wicked skater. This is his YouTube channel up here. He's actually going to be at the event on a media basis, and he is going to be interviewing you guys and seeing what you like about Rise Above. We've even got this new Rise Above cordless microphone that he's going to be using. How
a big shield mic, big shield mobile mic.
Big shield mic. He's going to be going around shoving it in people's faces with the camera. So when you see Sideswipe with this microphone at the event,
it's a microphone that I didn't get that from Ann Summers, did it?
No, you didn't get this one from Ann Summers. No, batteries are not included in this one. I think I've covered just about everything. So merchandise, timing, get to the event early, get your wristbands as soon as you get there. If you want a hotel room at the hotel, please email me, because I believe there are still 2 up for grabs. Last thing, competition. So I've got 2 of these mushroom tinctures to give away from the mushroomlady.uk. I have the names of the people that have signed up to Patreon in the last 2 weeks in here. I'm going to call 2 winners right now. The first winner of the mushroom tincture, Jade. Congratulations, Jade. She called in earlier on. You've won a mushroom tincture. Well done to you. And the second winner, I'll just give it a little shake. It is totally at random, guys. We always do this now. The second winner of the mushroom tincture is Darren C. So that's Jade and Darren C. You are the 2 winners of the Mushroom Lady. I'm just going to put a QR code back on the screen because we are supporting our Ramesh artists and creators. No, that's the wrong QR code. Where is it? The Mushroom Lady. There we go. So that's Darren C. and Jade. You are the winners of the competition. Right. I think that just about wraps it up, mate. Dom, thank you very much for joining us. Can't wait to see you next week down at the seaside.
It'd be good.
And big shout to all the Patreon gang. I will do my very best to get the recording of the event up for your Sunday viewing. Oh, yeah, and we're going to do our very first live stream on Patreon on Wednesday night. We've worked out how to do a live stream. I think that's a new thing they've got there. So, guys, if you want more Rise Above, if you can't wait for Friday night once every other week for some new action, sub to Patreon. We can say whatever we like on there. Dom, thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Yeah, see you next week, yeah?
I'll see you next week, bro.
See you, everybody.
Rise above.
Later.
Rise above, generate, rise above, extinguish fear, rise above.
So remember, there is 15 tickets left. Get your tickets. There are 2 hotel rooms. Email me at riseabovelivestream@gmail.com. If you want the list of the other hotels, I will also provide it. Get there nice and early on the Friday for Raw Academy. Wisdom of Mushrooms is at 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock is the meet and greet on the Friday night in the bar. On the Saturday, the actual podcast starts at 3:30. The conference room opens at 2:30. If you're at the come into the hotel, get checked in nice and early. Come and get your wristbands because we will start promptly at 3:30. I think I've covered everything. I'm very, very, very excited about next week. Can't wait to see all the members of the Ramesh community there. Go to the website now and get your ticket if you haven't. You won't be disappointed. No one is ever disappointed at Rise Above events. Here is the QR code. And I'm going to end this stream on the video of our first ever event, which was Ratri. So if you want to see what a Rise Above event looks like, if you want to feel the energy and see the kind of people that are attending, check this out. And guys, we'll see you live in the flesh next week.
Extinguish fear when we generate. Rise above, generate, rise above. Extinguish fear, rise above. Abstract dominant, rise above. rise above. Extinguish fear, rise above. Extinguish fear when we generate. Rise above, generate, rise above. Extinguish fear, rise above. Abstract dominant, rise above. rise above. Extinguish fear, rise above. Extinguish fear when we generate. Rise above, generate, rise above. Extinguish fear, rise above. Abstract stillness, rise above. rise above. Extinguish fear, rise above. Extinguish fear when we generate. Since day one we've been going in militant, not same, also different. Abstract stillness, no equivalent. A double L swell's omnipotent. May I suggest a lyric proof-less? I got a bar that'll tear through a chest and cause a massacre from my caliber. Your Kevlar can't protect. Anyway, back to the subject. Expose devilish acts to the public. I talk topics they won't publish. Instigating cold wars like Sputnik. Observe you with a satellite view. Heard the cattle these parasites do. Worshipping the gods of our conquerors is a blinded blind view. Never the spineless remain reminded. They drink blood and sacrifice you. It's so misguided. Laws are provided to benefit the chosen few. So we rise above and extinguish fear when we generate love. A single candle lights up the darkness. That is the power we all harness. Let's identify targets, light them up, lick them down. Carpet beef, sprinkling garnish. The message, word, power, sound. I don't care if my wit gets tarnished. Split this shit till I'm dead in the ground. Where they pollute your mind with garbage. Do one thing, just hold it down. generate. It's more than 232s in a hook. Do you want lyrics? I write books. Where your head double L overtook. With a statement you can't overlook. And I drop rhymes you can't unhear. Plot lines never unclear, and I tell them direct to your ear. I doubt the signs that guided us here. And these lies from lost puppeteers who cut through throats like Schwartz buccaneers. Calls to arms, don't volunteer. Or take orders from brigadier. From war and carnage, they profiteer. The march goes on till we disappear. It's my duty to interfere. Smash them system like chandelier. MC chat about whips and cars. I rap bars about pyramids on Mars. And other weird subjects hidden for years, locked in casks. Strap a protective mask, inform your collective. War and star. It's a harrowing task, and I'm swimming in fears on a narrowing path. I'm powering past. All these bullshit rappers will devour you last. And they're carrowing fast. Drop from the top of a towering shaft. Push from the ledge of a soaring peak. Shook from the pledge of a war and speak. That outlook's bleak. Frozen breath cause the output's weak. Rise above when we generate. Rise above, generate. Rise above, extinguish fear when we generate. Rise above when we generate. Rise above, extinguish fear when we generate love. Rise above when we generate. Rise above, generate. Rise above, extinguish fear when we generate. Rise above when we generate. Rise above and extinguish fear when we generate.